there, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecast. How are you guys? So we're taking a look at lost connections this time, a past love, an ex-partner, a former lover of yours. This is for those of you who are not together, you're in separation. More than likely there has been no contact and you still feel connected in the heart space. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the current vibes, the current energies when it comes to this lost connection for you, Leo. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. All right, so current vibes, current energies when it comes to your lost connection, Leo. What do we need to know here? Eyes only for you. Okay. Part of the reason why this could have been a lost connection could have been that they didn't have eyes only for you at that time. So they seem to be focusing on you strictly here. Let's grab a couple more. Okay. Private, a private person who wants to protect your connection from the world. So I feel if they were maybe constantly posting on social media, if, you know, they did the whole Instagram official thing, you know, just putting it out on blast that you guys are together, life is good, etc., etc. And then when things fell apart, that was out there as well. So I feel if you guys are interested in getting back together with this person, they want to be able to just keep things between the two of you perhaps and not really wanting to put it out there. What else? The current vibes, current energies. A perfect vibrational soul partner. So they see you as their perfect match. Maybe it took losing you for them to realize that you are their perfect match. So let's grab some tarot. I'll be using my TABBY tarot teacher here for Leo. Current vibes. Lost connection. What is the current vibe? The Lovers, okay. We've got the Fool. So I feel some of you guys could be thinking of Gemini here. I feel they definitely want to be able to start things up again, Leo. No doubt they're still very attracted to you, but I also feel that they want to take things beyond just a physical connection, the physical attraction. They have love in their heart for you and they just want to be able to show you once again that perhaps they are worth taking a second chance on. Let's see what else for you, Leo. That doesn't necessarily mean you want the same thing, but that's what's currently coming through on their behalf. Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the energy of the Empress. We've got the Hangman. We've got some signs coming through. So for some of you, Divine Feminine, you could be the Taurus here representing the Empress. Your masculine could be the Leo here. We also have Pisces coming through. So it could have been the feminine that decided to let go of the partnership for whatever reason. It doesn't always have to be infidelity, but maybe for some of you guys, that's what happened. They're still feeling the disconnection between the two of you. They're thinking about you. They're perhaps daydreaming. They're fantasizing about what life would be like between the two of you if there was a second chance here. But maybe they are also aware that you've already moved on. Maybe you're in another relationship at this point, that you left this part of your journey behind. The Lovers card can sometimes represent a love triangle. It represents a choice that was made at that time. So Leo, this could be a past love who might have made some poor choices back then. You know, and now it's biting them in the butt in a way, because the Nine of Swords can represent the fact that they are unhappy that you guys are not together. They also might have dealt with anxiety or even depression, not being with you. And even though they want to maybe start up again, I'm feeling as well that they might not be feeling all that confident that it could actually happen. I feel at this point they know what they want when it comes to the two of you. Because the Ace of Swords can certainly represent the clarity that they might have lacked in the past. If there was a third party, or whatever might have gotten between the two of you, I feel your person here from the past, they know and recognize what it is that needs to be eliminated or cut out in order for you guys to have a better chance at love here. It could also indicate that you might have cut this person out of your life, Leo. You know, and possibly they're feeling that if too much time has passed, they've missed the opportunity to fix things here. All right, so let's see if there is a chance. I feel when it comes to this past connection here, they would want to try again. And of course, it depends on what it is that you are wanting, Leo, right? So let's take a look at their biggest regrets here, guys. When it comes to the two of you, Leo, lost connections, their biggest regret when it comes to a past love, an ex-partner, a former lover. What is their biggest regret here? All right, so this card is in the reverse. That's how we'll take it. This is the Chains card. Okay, so it's in the reverse. Breaking free, gaining control, walking away from a toxic relationship. So their regret is that you did walk away, more than likely, Leo. It's coming through as a toxic situation. Okay. So they are regretting that it was even a toxic situation. What else for Leo? This person's biggest regret, it's in the upright. Okay, so we do have Gemini coming through. And remember, guys, you ended up getting the Lovers, which also picks up off of Gemini. It is in the upright. Very passionate lover, fun, adventurous partner, popular and sociable, a good sense of humor, indescribable charm. So part of that popularity could have been what got them in trouble to begin with if there was infidelity in this partnership, if you did break free because of that. And no doubt this person's a lot of fun to be with. Maybe they have a huge social circle, lots of fun to be around. You know, maybe they didn't have any issues attracting people, but that could have also been the problem. Just friends, okay? They regret if, you know, again, take this if it resonates for your situation, if they decided, you know what, let's just be friends, especially if part of that, the reason behind that was that they wanted to pursue somebody else. Fun times, mutual respect, great conversations, long history of friendship. So that could have been the case where you guys were friends for a very long time, and then it turned into something more love-related, a romance that they maybe weren't expecting, or it just took a turn in that direction. But part of the biggest regret that they have is that they might have friend-zoned you perhaps in order to pursue somebody else, ultimately realizing that the person that they should have been with was you. So let's see what's up with that. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Sorry for the background noise. We are located literally next to a warehouse where we've got trucks coming in and out constantly. And sometimes, you know, it's just really loud. Seven of Swords. Deception, betrayal, could have been cheating. Okay. Somebody that entertained other options, that's for sure. And they regret that big time. Some of you guys could also have been dealing with Scorpio here, but at the end of the day, what this is telling us is they regret that through their own actions, their own faults, that it came to an end. They contributed to that. We've got Scorpio coming through there. So it went through this transition perhaps that they're sorry for, that it even went in that direction, because it caused you perhaps, Leo, to just be able to pick yourself back up and walk away, and to be able to create necessary changes in your own life to prepare yourself for something and someone better. We've got the Nine of Cups here. So to this day, part of what they're regretting is that you could have represented that wish come true. They wanted a particular type of love connection. They got it, and they maybe took it for granted. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Look at these energies from these cards. Four of Cups, followed by the Tower. Okay. I mean, look at the body language from these cards. They're feeling quite insecure at this point in time, that maybe this is an easy fix. I don't feel it will be. I feel it's going to be, or at least require, a lot of work on their part to be able to convince you that this is even worth a second chance. They are, again, part of the reason why you guys even had a Tower moment here that created the separation. Okay. Four of Cups, their regrets. For sure it's coming through here. That's what we're focused on. Depression, anxiety, all of that stuff. The apathy, the contemplation, you know, being able to have maybe too much time on their hands to think about this. The fact that you are no longer connected to them, certainly in the 3D. But part of their regret is maybe feeling like too much time has passed. You know, why should I even make the effort to try to fix things? Maybe they ultimately already know that you would reject them perhaps, or that's all in their head. If you've already moved on to somebody else, Leo, and maybe they know this, or maybe your social media demonstrates that you've moved on, you're in another relationship, somehow they picked up off of that, because this can be a jealous partner right here, but they could have also been very controlling towards you. Okay. And this isn't for everyone, but perhaps part of the reason too why you might have disconnected is that you guys were arguing about finances and money. They could have been trying to control that also. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So this was an issue, I feel, because, you know, giving, receiving equally. If they were investing and cheating and spending time with other people, there is no equality there. That completely changes the dynamic of that equation. And then we have the Five of Cups. You see the grief and the despair from the Five of Cups. When they lost you, I feel maybe they weren't fully able to process everything at the exact time that it happened. But as more time unfolded, it hurts even more. The fact that there was no teamwork, I feel that's why it's coming through there. That's what was lacking, and they regret that. All right, so let's go ahead and see what a future outcome can look like for this connection, Leo, because I feel that, of course, you understand, if this is your story, why they're not in your life. More than likely, you took control of the situation and got yourself out of there. All right, for Leo, future outcome for this lost connection. Look at that, guys. I picked up off of that. Money matters. Fighting over money, overspending, job loss. So if you guys do get back together, if this isn't addressed, it could be more of the same issues. Look at this. Look at this. Control issues. Oh my. Regrets. Ex-partner. Oh my goodness. We already saw those energies. We saw that. You know, we clearly have seen the indication that they could be very controlling. It literally says jealous, controlling. And it can represent financial issues where you guys just weren't seeing eye to eye. We already know the regrets. We've seen their regrets. remorseful, dissatisfied, heartache, former lover, old flame, past love. I'm kind of getting here, Leo, if you relate to this particular reading, I don't think you're going to take them back. Their regrets will continue because you don't take them back, more than likely. Bottom of the deck, we've got vulnerability. So for some of you, you might think about it for a second, but there's a reason why you're feeling cautious to take this person back. It does prove itself to be a gamble. You know, you're taking a risk at what you're allowing back into your life. I feel you've gone through too much growth and healing to take 2 steps back, you know? So let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. Future outcome here. I must say, for some of you, I don't feel it coming back together, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I feel, Leo, that's your decision to not take them back. Yeah, you're moving on. You're creating movement in your own life. You might even connect with a Cancer here. This is letting you know, too, if money factors were an issue, that you'll be successful in that area. And Divine Feminine, this seems to be a closing message coming through for you. Ace of Wands, okay. Ace of Swords. Hangman, you're letting go and you're sticking to that. You're sticking to that decision because you just want to be able to start over in your life. And some of you, maybe you already have. And you have an ex-partner here who clearly is still wrapped up in all of these regrets and their faults and their mistakes, and they're clearly stuck in the past here. This is somebody that you cut out of your life for a reason. You walked away from them. You created distance from this individual. You needed space. And now that you are able to really see it for what it is, I'm getting for my Leos, for some of you anyway, that you wouldn't be interested in revisiting this partnership. And look at this. The 5 of Cups. Look at the energy. Okay, so the 2 of Cups could have represented you guys, but the 3 of Cups could have maybe represented a third party, perhaps, that they might have gotten themselves mixed up in. If it wasn't that, you know, they're failing to continue to recognize just how valuable a connection this was at that time. And if they didn't see it back then, you know, I just feel from my Leos, you're not going to give them another chance in the future to possibly hurt you again. So you cut them out. I feel you're sticking to that ultimate decision. And then we have the 6 of Wands here. So I love how we have triumph and victory coming through here, especially from my feminines, because if, let's just say, you dealt with a cheating partner or somebody that you couldn't trust or somebody that disappointed you or hurt you, well, this is you opening yourself up to the possibility of starting up again, starting new. This is a brand new chapter in your life. You know, you had to do some house cleaning in a way to cut out the people that no longer serve a purpose from your past in order to manifest the type of future that you want, either on your own or with somebody else. Because this is telling you that you have a beautiful outcome when it comes to your future, certainly in love, but also your finances are coming through there. So a past love, an ex-partner, a former lover, a lost connection, it's lost for a reason. I feel for my Leos, you're content keeping this person at a distance and not really wanting to revisit an old relationship. All right, so I hope that offered you clarity. If that's something that has either been troubling you or needed clarification on, if you are interested in getting your own reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. That link is down below in the description box. And of course, I will link all of the decks that you see here. Thank you so much, Leo. See you next time.